see. It is war. It is war. Oh, God. Ryan, what's up? No, I know, right? Yeah, so, I wrote down all the times, and so I wrote down all the times that the zones opened, and I was thinking, okay, well, is it something where we'll be able to? Because I wanted to try and get an idea this time around for how long the fighting's lasting, especially with the accelerated PvP. So I wrote down like when the passes opened. So I may do a video talking about that as well, and we'll show some numbers off too, because at least based on how early it was. I guess I should say the numbers probably from the 24th, and probably from, I guess, post start, but pre G2 or pre Zone 2. Yeah. But as far as like where it's at now, I mean, like, this is it, man. Like, it's pretty Gucci at this point, which is like somewhat shocking. It actually kind of sucks to see. But again, I mean, yeah. I mean, does it kind of go to show you, even though it was a 2v6 and a 1v3 zone, did it really matter at that point? Because, you're probably needing to compare, more of the players that are stronger and higher powered, that are actually going to be around the similar levels that some of the BTX players are. So, part of me wonders if we did like a little bit more of a deep dive on that. And I think I covered a little bit of it as well. And we'll take a look in a moment once I finish getting through some of these promo rounds. But I mean, just from the image, I mean, they've pushed decently, right? So it's not as though it's, yeah, I mean, again, it's again, based on how it looks right now, you would almost feel that some people could probably just say it's over, which is sad. But and that's nothing against the players. It's just sad in general. But I very much want to kind of see how things look over a 24-hour period. Is there literally just nothing else they're going to do? And that's the challenge, right? We've been seeing in a lot of the KvKs, or I should say in a lot of them for Dragonfall at least, is those first 12 hours, those first few hours are just so critical on needing to be consistently active so you can kind of not get pushed out of that inner dragon zone and then you kind of lose that choke control. And even based on how it looks right now on the map, like BTX isn't really pushing. Like they're not pushing beyond the, they're not pushing beyond that inner circle from what it looks like. And we'll go and take a look and see if they're doing any building. But I mean, it's funny because there's other KvKs I watched where people built to the inner dragon circle, and then they just didn't go anywhere beyond that, right? They just they put the onus on their opponents to do something where they had to be the ones that then push them. So we'll see if they end up opting for that. I mean, at the end of the day, if they do, no one can really fault them. I mean, it is a viable strategy. I mean, if they can't get pushed from essentially 3 different directions, that's not their fault. Mr. Rage, BTX doing 2 Kingdom verse 6. Yeah, they are welcome. Well, now that the bot's here, is it showing up on... Oh, it's still not showing up on chat. It's wild to me. Just bloody wild, mate. Bloody wild. Yeah, I wonder if I could... I'm just going to add the chat widget. I'm just curious if it's going to do anything for me. Probably not. Yeah, no, man, it's still wild, man. Thought this thing would be working, but it's not. It's okay. Well, at least it's one more test in the pipeline, as they say. Yeah, man, just nuts. Just nutter butters. I don't think they're doing anything there. And I'm pretty sure they're not pushing here. Is that? Oh yeah, they're just having a little. They're just having a little fight. There's some mages there, but yeah. Oh, maybe it's something here on the ramp. Ooh, here we go. Here's something. Sweet little acciones. Let's get it. War's doing that work, man. Put that worky work in. Yeah, let me see if we can. If you guys want to hear a little sound, maybe we'll go light on it though. We'll do like 10 for sound effect. Okay, you guys have to let me know if it's too loud or not. I'll go to like 10. Maybe we'll go to 7. Okay, yeah, you guys can let me know if maybe that's too loud. I think it might be okay. Maybe we'll go to 8.1. Go work. You can do it. You can do it. Finish off what's left of them. Oh, BTX was there too. Dang, I thought it was just War going up against it. Jeez. Yeah, we'll take a look in a second. Maybe we'll even go take a look at some other KvKs. I know this was the biggest one, or at least one of the more sought after ones. So, yeah, I think they're just chilling on the flag right now, right? Bam. They're like, yeah, we'll just destroy this flag. You have nowhere to be. And tow vehicles at the same time. Yeah, man, touche. Touche. Yeah, let's see where War is at. I think they're... There you go, 9.7. Yeah, they're 9.7. And then... I don't know what they're at. Oh, I guess technically that's the farm, so... Excuse me, I probably should be looking at EXP, huh? So 6.3. No. Actually, not a bad idea. Jeez. When I think about it, it's not a bad idea. Yeah, man. They're getting a little bit, a little bit in. Damn, Sacred Heart must be level 2. What? Oh, I'm too low. Okay, man, we're getting a little action here now. All right, all right. Just a little tidbit. It's taking for a moment I was like, yo, it's taking all those units just to finish off a few BTX and war, and then I'm realizing now they still have the overwhelming. At least in this small area. It's the strength of the Goresh Skogul. For real. Oh, that is all of them. Sweet, we'll do that. Oh, Ryan's towing a truck while he's playing. I was gonna say that sounds a little bit scary. Probably a solid idea to not play while excuse me, while that is happening. I will second that. I'll throw in the permission for that one. They did it. They won the fight they were already gonna win. What? Yeah, wild stuff. Welcome, man. If you guys are just tuning in, we are just taking a look at some of the Gen 3 KvKs. Final Zone just opened up today on the 5th. We have a few, obviously probably the popular-ish one, or one that people were just interested in maybe more than others, was the BTX KvK. That's where we're at right now. But for the most part, it is pretty much over Rooney. We're not really seeing a lot of action at the moment, which, you know, maybe is somewhat expected / not expected, depending on your view. And yeah, so they have kind of pushed into the inner dragon circle. They're not pushing over here on Eva. They're not pushing over here on SWNS. They're not pushing on NN or free to play on the eastern side. However, they are pushing southwest on KRM and MM, which is interesting because they're not pushing on anyone else. Excuse me. So I don't know if, you know, are they going to keep pushing? And it's just, hey, they just decided, hey, we're just going to hang out in the middle, and then we'll push one of the 3 branches at a time, and we'll eventually get everyone out? Or is it just by happenstance that they just planned to go in this general direction? But they are consistently pushing them at the moment. I think there's just like some open field stuff. Yeah, it was a little bit over there. And again, no one's pushing over here on the east side. Right, so really the only action is them getting pushed a little bit over here. There we go. So we'll watch a little bit of that action while I get to finish my promo stuff. Yo, they are tea sipping. That's rough. That's rough, man. Little tea sippers. Yeah, we will. Maybe we'll go check out some of the other KvKs. I'm just curious. We can always come back too, but I do want to take a look at how some of the excuse me. Let's see real quick because we can always come back. For one, so this was Lion VW BV VOD versus WOW SYN EVG and YSS. Ooh, maybe we're getting a little better here. Huh. Oh, my bad. Maybe not. So, oh, rough, dude. So they've already been pushed. Oh, wow, damn. So BV VOD already got pushed back. Now it's just up to Lion and VW. And, ooh, okay. But, I mean, there's some action, though. There is some action. I mean, a little bit. VW, Lion, all right. Ooh, hold up. I can do the, where's my mode thing? Yeah. Streamer mode, baby. To be honest, doesn't really affect me because I'm not in. I just wanted to flick it on, just to just to hit it for whatever reason. It doesn't really affect me though. So because we're spectating, it's really more for if you're actively playing and you're in the fights. But I mean, hey, I felt important for a moment, so it works for me. That's too funny. I wonder, I think it's probably just there. Docs. I just want to see if one of the other ones is going to this one right here. This is MFS A2A. Yeah, because 24, 25, 26, they're not fighting at the moment, so. Ooh! Get it. Get it. Get it. Ooh, okay. Yo, we got some acciones here. So they've already built in. I'm just curious. Are they doing anything up here? Ooh, okay. Okay, so, okay. Yo, so we got action. But whatever's going on with purple here. Okay, super, whatever. All right, we're going to watch this because this looks nice. This looks nice. This is what Daddy wants to see. Thank you. Let's get it. So in this group, this is 522. And in 522, this is A2A ZMR, Moon COS versus MFS GVW, MVP, and WWE is the matchup there. Let me see what their numbers are. I think it was Gen 3. Right? MFS. Let's take a look here if I can. Oh, maybe because I didn't do predictions. That's probably why. Yeah. So for this group, okay, here, I'll show you guys this. So for this group, this is what the matchup is. Oh, my bad. I think I was going up high. Yeah. So this is what the matchup is for this group, right? So you got 51, right? So, I mean, it's not bad. Altogether-ish, right? I mean, you have a little bit more power, about two bill more power. You got 14 more T5s, but then you got 25 100 mil pluses on the blue side. And again, that's on the A2A Moon COS side. So, I mean, the matchup isn't that bad overall. I mean, I guess you could say it probably is a little bit in favor of the blue team, just if you're factoring in the 25 more 100 more 100 mil plus 100 mil more plus players versus what the red team has, but just kind of goes to show you, right, what that is. Just a little bit. I don't watch driving, but still don't do much fighting at work. It keeps me busy. Yeah. A lot of dislike between BTX and War and MM. Yeah. MM been trying to bargain with BTX to burn one of ours that MM hates. Oh, geez. Yo, what's up? Welcome. Dream, what's up? Welcome. Cube, hey, 30-40% of A2A migrated out. Oh, interesting. Really? I didn't know that. But even if they did migrate out, I mean, it still looks like they're doing well. Oh, no, my bad. This is on the A2A side. Oh, excuse me. Oh, never mind. So it's actually the red team with the MFS side that's actually winning right now. So even though the blue team initially had some advantages with having a little bit. Okay, so that obviously played a factor then if that's the case. So if some of them did migrate out, maybe they did take some of the T5s, or maybe some of those 60 mil pluses and 100 mil pluses ended up going. Okay. Wild stuff. Yeah, I wonder how many left. But if you're saying 30-40%, I mean, that had to make... I wonder if that made a big enough of a difference that played into the results that we're seeing now, or at least what's happening currently. So Cube, oh. Here we go. Yeah, also, again, if the volume's a little bit too loud, at least on the sound effects, just let me know. I can lower it too as well, or raise it up maybe if it's not loud enough. Just wanted to be a nice little complimentary piece in the background. Yeah, man, they're going though. So DSR, what's up? Said the R5 left. Oh, interesting. So A2A R5 left. Was it something that was planned? Did they know, or was it kind of impulsive? Also, if you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure you throw us some because it helps out a lot. Do it or I'll find you. Cube said around 6 bill power, I think, plus leadership. Okay. Jeez, yeah, that can be rough, man. That can be rough, especially if your leadership dips. When you say leadership, though, is that all leadership, or was it just an R5, maybe a couple R4s? I mean, I guess I would imagine that if they're migrating out, they're probably taking, right, the creme de la creme. Did they migrate out to join a kingdom, or are they doing a rebuild? Yeah, but I mean, I guess if you're migrating out with that much power, you're probably taking the peeps. You know what I mean? Like, you're not probably chilling with the pot smokers, if you feel me. Okay. Gotcha. Someone asked, when are you releasing a video about the top 25 most powerful alliances? So we'll most likely do our next top 25 stat series. Yeah, we'll most likely do our next top 25 stat series on, because I'm going to get the next scan from Fuzzy on the 7th. So it'll probably either be tomorrow evening or the day after that in the morning. And the reason why I'm waiting to get that is mainly for two reasons. One, because Gen 2 will be starting their Gen 1 will be starting their Season 3 KvK on the 7th once Brink of War finishes. And then secondly is migration hopefully will already be closer to being done for the Gen 2 pool. Because keep in mind, migration opened, 2 days ago, day and a half ago? So it gives them a couple days to settle in. Because I don't believe, and I'll have to double check this as well, but I don't believe they've set a timer yet, unless maybe it happened, but we might not know that for about 39 minutes if they're going to be setting that up, or, if they're going to tell us when migration's going to end. Just because that's important as well. Damn, dude, they are tearing it up here. I love to see it. Yeah, so even if I'm looking at 40 right now, which is in the Season of Strife pre-war, they're still in migration. So nothing has stopped, nothing started. Again, maybe we'll see something at reset here in 38 minutes. Possibly. There could also be the case where maybe nothing happens. Ooh, they got rally coming in. Maybe it happens, but maybe nothing happens until the 27th, or sorry, the 7th as well, right? So I wonder if maybe they'll just try and time out the start of everything on the 7th, just because that's when Gen 1 starts for Season 3. And if they do that on the 7th, then they would also allow one more KvK, which is in pre-Strife. That's SPS, I think, 13. It'll allow for them to come out of their KvK group because they finish on the 11th of March. So that's 6 more days, technically about 5 days. And then you could get more kingdoms into the pool. It's not going to be a lot, but it's a decent amount. Jeez, dude, they are going in right now. DSR says they knew only a week notice, I believe. Okay. So they gave... So you mean they gave them a week notice if they wanted to join, or they gave them a week notice of that we're leaving in a week? Oh, they joined... is that GLR's kingdom in 183? I think so. All right, it's 183 or 181. I think it's 183. Okay. Oh, I guess it used to be GLR. Now it's A2A, or is it? Oh, sorry. Now it's A2G. Oh, so they just changed their name. Okay, so it was GLR, but now they changed their name to ATG, Ashes to Glory. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Hmm. Nice. Okay, I see. So you said DSR said they gave them a week notice they were leaving. Not everyone got an invite. Okay. Yeah, I guess it. I guess sometimes it sucks to see, but you know, roughly speaking, that is at times the way of things, at least at the moment. But I mean, look, man. I mean, you know, you can't take everyone with you. That's understandable. And I think people reaching out and taking kind of their creme de la creme, you know, their lean meat with them. You know, it's not like the people that are stuck behind can't still play the game, can't still progress. It's just, you know, a less active kingdom, and you know, I'm sure maybe they would want to. It's just, yeah, there's a lot of pros and cons, man, to that. And I really wish that the game gave us systems, gave us tools to where you could just manage your kingdom better and the players that are there. So that way you don't have to put yourself in a situation or feel like your only option left is to leave your kingdom. Because regardless of whether or not, you know, you believe in that process or otherwise, it's still going to have a ripple effect. You're still going to have some percentage, however small, of drop off. People will be demotivated. You know, people will notice a drop in activity, a drop in socialization, a drop in engagement. You know, when you have a group that migrates out, it doesn't mean that everyone that's left over will stop playing, but you very well can have some that will, and some that will just start to drop off if they just feel like, well, you know, where else am I going to go? I'm just stuck here now. Yeah, there's sadly, that doesn't really cover everything, but there sadly is just, there's like negative ripple effects that happen when, you know, a decent sized group from a kingdom migrates out of that kingdom, and they just kind of leave the scraps there where they are. You know, there's definitely better ways, I believe, to approach it than what they're currently doing. I mean, it's not sustainable long term to where the meta is essentially just, look, I you know, I can only stay here so long. Once it gets to a certain point, I just need to leave and thin out. It's just, yeah, I mean, again, whether they give you tools to put people in limbo, to, you know, to maybe even, I mean, I would almost love to just go down the road of like kicking people out of your kingdom and, you know, them, something on there where it's like, you know, where it's like you kick them out and then maybe they can go to a certain kingdom number for free, and then maybe, or they still have to, like, you know, get all the permits if you just don't want to change that they would need, you know, and again, maybe it's just kicking them over to Gilligan's Island, you know, like we had suggested before, or it's just, actually the other thing to do, even if you don't want to kick anyone, really, is make it so that you can register your kingdom power. So like the king or queen can register the alliances that you're going to use that represent your kingdom power, and also the ones that would be the alliances that you're going to take into KvK with you, right? Or that you may take into KvK with you. This way, if you do that, then it doesn't matter who else is in your kingdom. It doesn't matter about any level of inflated power, because the system will only recognize the players that you deem, and then that way the management teams for those alliances can just work on getting in and removing the players they need to, right? So you're kind of forming, you're kind of like trimming your own fat, right? But in a sense of like where people don't really have to leave the kingdom. That to me would probably be the best workaround right now. And then it's just a matter of, like letting the people as they phase out and become inactive or stop playing, right? You let the system kind of take care of that after a period of time, right? Their cities will just be removed from the map. That to me, I actually think would probably be the best way to really do it. So, and then and then you do it where, you have like a deadline or you have a certain time, like you have to register people, you have to register who you're going to take in with you, maybe, and like anyone who doesn't get in there or isn't on the registration for your Kingdom Power or for your KvK, can't play for that next season, right? I mean, there has to be some kind of give and take, right? Because if you're using that also, you also have to understand that's going to factor into the amount of players you could potentially bring into your kingdom. So, you can't like go super low and sell it short, right? And then because those players would have to be willing to basically skip a season. So I mean, I guess now that I think, there are some I feel like I'm Shark Tanking my own idea. I mean, you could do that technically, right? If you wanted to, you could go super low and just say like, hey, we have this one alliance, but then all the other players have to be willing to sit out an entire KvK season so you can bring in a bunch of people. Maybe some might, but I don't know if a lot of people would. Yeah. It's probably like a mixture, some kind of mixture of that is what I'd imagine. Yeah. Unless maybe the system could recognize the contributing players and anyone who no, because then you'd still have to come up with some kind of metric for who's consistently contributing and not, if they're eligible to be on such a list or not on a list. Yeah. I'll have to think about this one a little bit more. I still like the Gilligan's Island Limbo idea. No. Dark, what's up, man? Welcome. If you're just joining us, welcome. We are just taking a look at the G3 KvKs. Their final zone just opened today, March 5th. We got 3, I think, that are open right now. And we have 3 more that are going to be opening tomorrow morning. So SOS 3, 5021. Sorry, 5020. No, 21, 22, 23. They open today. And then 24, 25, 26 open tomorrow morning. Yeah. So we got a little while. But again, if you're enjoying the content, make sure to throw us up. Because it helps out a lot. Thanks. Sorry, Dark said, just join a team where your R5 doesn't leave mid-season. I mean, yeah, there's that too. There is that too. Oh, geez. Ling Ling, what's up, AB? Join a team where your R5 doesn't leave mid-season. Easy. I mean, maybe easier said than done. Yeah. Also, I got a possibly dope video coming out for you guys. I actually have 2 dope videos. But I am waiting. But I have 1 dope video that I'll be doing tomorrow. I'm super excited. Super excited. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, interesting. Oh, I wondered that. Oh man, so there's a bug apparently. I saw some people going through the pass. So someone just reached out to me and said that there might be a bug in the BTX KvK, or maybe those KvKs, where it's someone. Oh no! It's because I don't think it's a bug. I think it's because they're in the same team, right? So, that's why. Yep. Because 267 and 273 are no, it is. Yeah, so SWNS and EVA are 267, 273. It's because they're the same color. That's why they can go through. So it's a little bit of a workaround. It is not a bug. You are on the same colored team. So even though you... Do I even say manually? So even though you manually chose to fight against them, they can still go through your pass because you are the same union. I guess I'll have to send him the picture so he'll understand what I mean. Yeah, it's not a bug though. Okay, we can get, yeah, because see, the guy just hit me up was saying like, oh, it's a bug because they're going through here, but technically this is because they're on the same team, they can go through the pass even though they're not working together, right? Because it's like they're blue colored, so they control the pass, they can go through. Yeah. Okay. That was interesting. Okay. Let's go back to the goods. Let's go back to the good fight. To the good fight. Oh, it's chaos. It's everywhere. It's like ants, man. They're just everywhere. They are anting it up. Yeah, that was interesting though. Yeah, I do have something though. Oh, sorry. What was I saying about that thing that I was working on? Yeah, so I'm working on... I don't think my guy got back to me yet. Yeah, so... Oh, God, what was it? The thing that I was trying to figure out here. Oh, yeah. So... Yeah, man, so I have a pretty cool video coming out. One of them is going to come out tomorrow. But I got a good interview I did with a top alliance, top kingdom as well. And... Oh, but I gotta ask here. Okay, you have to ask. But yeah, so I started doing this thing, and I got this idea because I just thought, hey, this could be really cool to do. So I started reaching out to, and that's where like some of these. That's why I'm not opening my DMs. So I started reaching out to the top players, like the strongest players in the game based on historical power, not current. And I I thought, hey, wouldn't it be cool if we would know, how much everyone has spent on their accounts? And maybe get some kind of, like monthly average as an example. And so I reached out to the top. I reached out to the top one. Oh gosh, who is it, dude? The top two. No, sorry, not 1,000. So I reached out to the top 200 players in the game, and again, this is based on historical power, and this is also based on data taken from the 24th. So, and I'll show you guys what I mean. Where's my little list here? I think I have players on here. Dun, 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 dun. I do. Oh, here it is. Okay, yeah. Here's my thing. So I'll show you just the player version that I have here, so you guys can kind of see like what my master sheet looks like. So this is typically the sheet that I get from Fuzzy. It's not necessarily as formatted. There are some slight things I'll have to do to it, but and this is like a custom sheet, right? So this is like just for me because of our collaboration, and so it's taken a while to kind of get to this version. But the short version is that, and again, this data is from the 24th, so this is like the latest pool. But everyone here that's on the historical, so like all the way down to here, number 200, that you can see. So everyone on that sheet, I've messaged in game, and I asked them, hey, I'm planning to do this video on total money spent that everyone has spent so far, and maybe what your monthly average spending is. Because I thought, hey, this would be a cool idea to do something where I can kind of show people like, hey, here's the power ranges. Here's the top 200 players / potential spenders in the game. And here's how much everyone has spent. And then here's what the average upkeep cost is per month. And so I thought it'd be kind of a cool idea. So I finally had finished asking everyone as of yesterday evening, I think. So it's been about 24 hours now since I asked the last people about... finishing asking them that question. And so I'm going to look over all the answers and responses tonight. And what I also did is I added all of them. So I went through and I added everyone in game because I thought, hey, this would be a lot easier, so I don't have to necessarily, I don't, hopefully they don't flag my account or anything from just mass messaging people. But so I added everyone because I assume that'll just make it easier, because I don't think the system really counts it against you if you're messaging someone that you're friends with. At least that's my hope. At least that was my thought process. So yeah. So in short, these are like the last responses I've got. So I just have to go through these, and then I'm either going to do that video tomorrow, or it's going to be that Top Kingdom, Top Alliance interview that I did tomorrow morning, I think, is where that one will be. Loco, what's up, baby? Coming in for the 10 duelers in SAR currency. I think that translated to about 270 or 250, I think, if I saw that right on the screen. But man, thank you. Says your boy, aka Mr. Kingdom Builder. How you doing? I am doing solid, my guy. I do wish that there was a little bit more hardcore action and high volume PvP action going on. But listen, man, beggars can't be choosers. I'm happy to get what we're getting, and happy to show off what we are able to based on what the community is producing. So yeah, man. Outside of that, doing good, man. Just again, feeling good. I'm happy to finally get some more PvP going on. I definitely want to showcase some love. I want to showcase some of my commentator and color commentary and some analytical commentary. But again, probably we'll do that once we get like some bigger matchups, ones that are kind of going on for a longer period of time. I'd love to get back into my, use my pipes for good. Not like that. KvK, what's up? KvK says, when will you do the video related? Oh, hang on, I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Am I missing some stuff over here? Oh, a little bit. Sorry, you said, Calco says, when will you do the video related to G2 Kingdoms? It is interesting to see the migration. So I'll probably do a video on the G2 Kingdoms as far as how everything looks, probably on the 7th or the 8th. Just because I've already checked in with Fuzzy. I let him know ahead of time if he can get me the data for that. And I may also, again, I have to do this first. I have to finish getting the spender video set up. I'll probably do that tonight. Afterwards, I may go through and message all of the G2 kingdoms and ask them if they plan to skip or not. I'm not sure if I want to do that for G2 because part of me feels like it's less likely that G2 will skip to G3 versus G1 skipping to G2. At least that's my hope. So I'm not sure if I do want to go through the process of asking them versus maybe just kind of covering it and then also talking about, maybe who's doing the best migration, like who's getting the most people for G2. But I will do an entry-level video, Cow. Again, it's probably going to be on the 7th or the 8th. It'll be one of those days, for sure. That's probably the worst thing of the game. Damn, man, they're still going hard down here. Shazammers. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I am planning to do, and it's funny because I had a chance to go do this interview with this, like I was saying, this Top Kingdom, Top Alliance, and oh man, it was I enjoyed it. Like after it really got rolling, it was super fun, and I'm hoping I'll get a chance to do a lot more because I reached out to quite a few top alliances / kingdoms and also some top players. I do have a top player interview as well that I might be doing. I'm waiting for the guy to finish, or I should say the player to finish responding to the second half of my questions. so we'll see. But yeah, man, I definitely want to try and do more. I want to fight BTX. Jeez, man, the Gen Discord kills me. I will say I am happy to at least see some fighting that's still going on, especially just because part of me feels like, man, just the accelerated PvP in the FZ is just too much. Yeah, I mean, it will be interesting. I'm gonna try and take a look at and go through the first 3 KvK groups. Probably do it again tonight, and then we'll probably take a look tomorrow. But I mean, you could argue, man, the BTX KvK is done. Yeah, I mean, unless their opponents resurge, and again, maybe it's just the downtime. Maybe they'll hit an uptime, and we'll see. But I mean, they basically had control of the inner dragon circle, I think, like 4 or 5 hours in to the FZ. Yeah. I don't know. It's just disappointing. Man, I don't know. I think the building is just way too fast. I think it makes it so it's like, man, you can get to your choke so much faster. It feels like it's just lowering and limiting some of the open field PvP. Link says, can't wait for KvK tomorrow. Can't watch this BS Home Kingdom anymore. Yeah. Oh, Lindley, where are you at? Because oh, sorry, my bad, my bad. You're you're probably referring to Gen 2, yeah, because tomorrow's I'm looking at my date and it's the 5th, but in-game time it'll be the 6th in 10 minutes, and then tomorrow at reset, yeah, you guys go in to KvK start. But we do got 10 minutes, so in 10 minutes we might find out if there's any update to the current timeline for KvK. So I'm checking that because I think I have my scout on my monitor over here. That's in Kingdom 40. So I should be able to see if that adjusts or if that changes at all. Damn, dude, they just out here swarming. They swarming. Hey, man, as always, if you guys are enjoying the content, man, make sure you throw us some because it helps out a lot. Jeez, dude, are they just going after? Oh, God. He's running. Run, little guy, run. You can do it, tile hop. Tile hop your way to victory. He is booking it with the inf, man. And he circles all the way back around, and then it goes in the center. That was good. That was good. That was super good. That was fun to watch. My Daffy. Jeez, man. Aggressive. Dude, jeez. Clutcher. Oh my God, sorry. I'm like also reading the gen chat here on Discord. This is pretty funny. Have I? Oh, let me do this. Yeah, no, this is. I'm sorry, it's pretty funny, man. Oh yeah. He's like, Chibi is as active as he's. I mean, that must be pretty active, then, if that's the case. Oh, I forgot to test this. Too. Just say Cam. Yeah. RFF too strong, they killed the game. Jeez, man, what is being talked about right now in Gen Chat? Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't. Wow, okay, so there's probably like a 24-hour limit on it then. Alright. All right. Yeah, no, I was looking at this and I saw, yeah, I was looking at this, right? Someone here was like, what? Oh God, what did they say? Oh yeah, no, it was Fatsy here. It's like the game's. Man, I always love it when people say the game is dead. But dude, the game is not dead. The game is far from dead, and the data proves that. But he's like, G1 is boring. RFF is too strong. They killed the game. Like STFF STFU, bro. It's just... Oh, God, man. 10 Discords where you come to get some enjoyment. Some life decompression. It's like G2 is dead and boring too. G3 is not existent. I mean, the challenge, if you really want to know what it is, the problem is that they have too many separated groups. That's it. You just, like, dude, listen, if you want maximum enjoyment, you got to put everyone in the same group. That's it. Like, you just, and you're done. And then once that happens, you'll be in such a better place for the game overall. Because you have so many more fair matchups, you have a lot more KvKs. You'll probably have longer lasting PvP battles too as well. More people that are willing to go out there and fight. Yeah, man, it's just... Yeah, I mean, I kind of see where he's going with it, but to me, yeah, it's like, it's just more of... It's more the problem that it's too isolated. It's too separated right now. You know, I mean, you basically have 3 different KvK kingdom pools with a 4th on its way, unless it cycles back to G1 once they finish. But again, remember, they just started their Season 3. So you got... They started... Oh, I'm sorry. G1 will be starting on the 7th. Right, and then you got G2, who will be starting maybe in a week and a half. And then you got G3, that's who this is, right? They don't finish until April 1. So, that's why I kind of think that if they're trying to do like a 2-week rotation, maybe they'll start G2 now on the 14th or something. Because you still got that one other KvK group that's coming out on the 11th of March. And then what if you start it right at that point? Or you just start it so the season begins on the 14th and you don't care too much about the one KvK group coming out. That could line up. But then you're going to have to wait for the next then you're going to have the G4 group, or Gen 4, which is Cycle 4, coming out after that. Or starting after that, right? Because G3 is in it right now. That's essentially who we're watching. Yeah. WT Focus. No, that's a good name. What's up? Welcome. Is just the normal RFF hate around this hour. It's normal in COD Discord. That's good. That's good. Yeah, hopefully not too much, but yeah. That's funny. Oh gosh, okay. Now I want to get Fatsy's a troll because he's like the only thing that is 100% real in this Discord is Top Alliance is RFF. Yeah, is that an RFF account? Is that where he plays? Focus says, I don't think that is even the problem. I never see so much migration in the middle of KvK making seasons boring. So I'm 100% in agreement there. Just without a doubt, without an absolute doubt. You need to not be able to migrate out of your kingdom in KvK and go to another kingdom. That's not in KvK, right? Like migrating out of your KvK into a pre-war kingdom, I'm 100% on that, man. Like once you get into KvK, you need to be locked. I'm shocked that isn't a highly upvoted suggestion at the moment. That has to be one of the most ridiculous things, respectfully, of course, that can happen in a KvK. And we've seen a handful of KvKs where the matchup is just ruined. You know, and forget Zone 3 fighting, sometimes forget Zone 2 fighting, and at times completely forget Final Zone even being somewhat competitive and fun. Because people just leave. Yeah, man, no, it absolutely sucks. I'm with you 100% there. I wonder if anyone has done that. If anyone has put forth such a suggestion. I'll have to look. If not, maybe I'll do one. Mm-hmm. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, man. Just absolutely rough. Yeah. Ooh, I just realized I gotta ask Fuzzy 2 questions here. Let me make sure we still getting down here. We are. Is there any more fighting going on? No. All right. Caught myself. I did it. Gold card. What's up, yo yo? Oh god, are they fighting deep over here? Ooh, what's going on over here? Little zone 2 battle. Little zone 2 battle. Awakened Soul, what's up? No news about new season policies. What do you mean? So we remember we did show off the new season policies, and I covered that in my season 3 overview video. So you can watch that if you want to go and take a look at them. But if you mean, have they announced any changes to diligence that they said they were going to do, they have not announced any changes at the moment. Yeah, that's a pretty small fight. So let's take a look, and I wonder if this is continuing here in the FZ4 line. Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, maybe we'll get something there. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure. I don't think they're fighting. Ooh. Okay. I mean, they got some peeps, but it's not going that hard though. Okay. Yeah. Maybe we'll see if we'll get a little Acciones her. Gold card. Look, 183 A2A merge to GLR. It is why they lose. Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. We just looked over there. Yeah. At 183, I went in there with my scout. Focus says in NTS last season, KvK they had 2 alliances migrating after Gate 3. Yeah, man. Just it sucks. Absolutely sucks. There is no way around it. Yeah, it's something that needs to be corrected. Yeah, I don't know why they thought allowing players to be able to move out of a KvK into another kingdom mid KvK. Now, I could understand if it's the end of the season and you're allowing people to move out. Let's say maybe it's like a week after final zone, right? And you just want to give people the chance to move out a little sooner before migration maybe opens completely, right, for your group. I might be okay with that. But allowing people to move before all the zone fights have happened, aka at least started, yeah, that one will forever be a conundrum to me. I just don't think that it makes sense overall, and hopefully that they will do something about it to correct. Amen. Amen. Alvin, man, thanks for the sub. Appreciate you. Welcome to the NASTi family. Even if you thought you were clean before, just know that you're nasty now. And you don't have to shower if you don't want to. Thank you. But we won't stop you from doing so. Appreciate you. I'm going to get some confetti. in the chat. Also, if you guys are enjoying, make sure to throw us up because it helps out a lot. Man, I just need to get a thing for that. I need to get a, what do they call it? Like maybe a soundbite. Maybe a soundboard that I'll do, and I can just click it and then play it while we're going. I gotta read this from Fatsy, man. This is pretty funny. So Fatsy said on the Discord, where is it? Here it is. He's like, there's two things you need to know about RFF. Number one, we are stronger than you, so we will zone one lock you. Number two, you are stronger than us, and we will zone one lock ourselves. What? Oh gosh. That was funny. I'm not gonna lie. I did chuckle. I did chuckle a little bit. I chuckled just a wee bit there. Yeah, that was good. Man, I wonder if it's the case that it's just big names draw in, big attention and big awareness. Yeah, because I think at least at the moment, while we're waiting for the G2 group, while we're waiting for the G1 group to start, and G2 is waiting for the next KvK cycle, I guess you could argue there are a lot of big names that are in those groups, and probably a lot of the main staples too as well. Okay. That's so funny. Ooh, Riley's coming in. Do it, do it, do it. Dude, you know what? You know what I wish I could play? The Jaws. Probably dating myself a little bit, but the Jaws theme song when it's ba-dum-bum-bum, ba-da-dum. Yeah, I can't even remember how it is. But I wish I could just play that when like a rally is going in and just like there's not a lot happening, and then you just got the rally that's coming through. Oh god, little things like that. I'd love to be able to do stuff like that on the stream eventually. That's just so funny. Are they? What's he doing? Is he gonna break it? I'm telling you guys, I got good sleep. People get it, man. I'm just a yawner. Wonder if there's any other yawners out there. Like you just yawn. Like you could get all the sleep in the world, but like you will just still yawn. Part of me feels like that's me. I wonder if it's one of the reasons I carry cold water with me often. Now I want to see real quick, how is BTX doing? Are they doing any more fighting Northwest? Or is it pretty over? Because they were pushing this. Oh, okay. So they're not really... Okay. I'll be honest, I thought they were doing a little bit more, but I guess they're not. Because it looked like they were going to keep pushing that and fighting that area, but... Jeez, maybe it's not happening anymore. Are they still going hard here? Oh, God, dude, they are just crushing right now. Yeah, they're just pushing them out, man. Just pushing them out. Little resistance. Gosh, dude, they're taking down... They got 3 flags they're taking down right now? Ugh. Betsy, man. All right, well. I guess we'll go back to the only KvK that's getting us some action and some fight here on the bridge. Is there anything else that's besides that bridge? I didn't think anything was going on over here, right? Yeah, they got peeps, but okay. Yeah, so this is basically the only action right now. Okay. Ooh. Oh, damn, I thought they were going to YOLO, man. Let's go brick squad over that bridge. I guess they already broke up the rally, or maybe they sent the rally deeper. Weird. Yeah. Focus says the speed up just makes the final zone trash. After 3 to 4 hours and a group control most of the middle. After that, it's time to pack up and go back. Yeah, man. I mean, I think the BTX KvK really highlighted it pretty well. Obviously, it's somewhat disproportionate in certain areas. But what you're seeing in that KvK is they get to the middle, they just flag out to each of the inner circle chokes to the dragon, and then it's just kind of, holding, playing defense. I mean, they are pushing, I think, down one or two paths on the northwest and the southwest, which, to be fair, is probably the only path they really need to push down because it's them and their allies on the east side. But I mean, we've seen that from a number of KvKs where like they'll try and get control of that inner dragon circle, and that's it. Excuse me. There's not just really a need. For maybe in some people's eyes, how they view it is like, hey, look, you got to come attack me if you want to get, past this bridge choke. And then at that point, it's just, set up your bastion, set up your defensive structures, and, be ready to hunker down. I will say, I wish there was a way to move everything off your screen when you're here, right? Not because, I can zoom out all the way and then I can move stuff off my screen, but I wish I could move certain things or up to everything off my screen from this viewpoint, right? That to me would be awesome because then I could have this fight over here without the chat blocking it. I'm telling you, man, it's the small things. It'd be nice. It'd be nice. I think someone was talking about BTX beating up on T4s again in the Gen chat. So much violence there, man. Still want to see the names, though. I feel like we've already gotten pretty simple with it. The thing is, I like seeing the names. Almost would be nice if I could just see. I was going to say the unit type, but I guess technically you can see that when you zoom out anyways. Gold card asked, have you seen or screened of something for next policy? Yeah, so if you go and you check out the video I did showing about, I did a season 3 overview. I think it was one I did about a week ago, but if you go watch that, I show off all the policies in season 3. So kind of just gives you an overview of what's coming up for that KvK season, because some of us, the content creators and a few others, got early access on the test server to take a look at season 3. Dude, eventually someone's just gonna do like a compilation of just all my yawns. No doubt. Man, I would just say, man, too bad the PvP is like pretty lackluster. As far as just with the amount, I should say. Like just the amount, the volume of PvP for these first 3 KvKs. Ugh. It's rough, man. It's like all of these KvKs basically done within the first 12 hours. Right? Some of them done within the first handful of hours. Oh, it's just rough, man. Yeah, it just sucks to see. Because I can only imagine how the players must feel about that. Like, players, they can't be happy. That can't be a good feeling. Oh, they're charging. Do it, do it, do it. I mean, they're going in. It's, it's not like they're just hanging out. I got a VW rally coming in. It looks like they're regaining some control now, at least on their bridge side. Man, I've always wanted to see. I've always wanted to see if they might even do bridges wider. Yeah. Yeah. Siege, what's up, man? Thanks for joining the NASTi Empire. Appreciate the sub. So you asked how to make Discord chat smaller. What do you mean? You mean the font size? Like just a channel feed smaller is what you mean? Yeah. So yeah, so if you want to do that, let me see real quick where I go for that. Yeah, let me figure it out real quick. I think it's appearance. Oh yeah. So this is where you'll go. I'll show you how to do it real quick. So you go settings, and then you're gonna go to appearance, and then you scroll down, and I have mine on this. I have mine on compact. So I don't know if you have yours on compact, and then this is what I have mine on. So I do mine 16 for scaling. I also do 0 space between messages, so that helps. And then I think my zoom level is probably standard at 100. I don't know how everything else works, but yeah, this is what I did. So if this helps you at all, then get it, grill, get it. So yeah, but I like it. I mean, I've been doing this for a while, so I don't mind it being, you know, a little bit more condensed. I kind of just like that RSS feed type approach. But at the same time, I like because I could see more messages on my screen as well. I didn't really like it where it felt like sometimes, you know, I have my thing open and I'm only seeing maybe 10 messages on the screen, right? But that's just me. Apollo for the YOLO. Oh, did somebody ping me? Yeah, man, it's slowing down. That's true. Oh, are they going? Are they going to do a little push? Oh, never mind. They're not. Mm-hmm. Well, okie dokie, fam. I think we will probably call it here in a moment. I know there's, sadly, I know we were probably all expecting, even myself, a lot more PvP, or at least a little bit more than, you know, what we've been seeing from the first 3 groups that had their final zone passes open. Maybe we'll get lucky tomorrow and there will be some more PvP action for the other groups, because these are the ones that we have opening tomorrow. So we got SOS 324, we got 25 and 26. These 3 KvKs will be opening up tomorrow. And again, it should be around the morning. So again, it's probably going to be like 12 UTC or something like that. Somewhere around 11, 12 UTC, I believe. for Final Zone on those 3 KvKs to open up. So maybe we'll get some more PvP there. I might stream again if there is some action going on. I may also stream doing a fun little cool project just about Kingdom Builders in general. In the event if there's nothing happening, so we'll see how that goes. But as always, if you guys want to get notified on when new content comes out, or when new live streams come out, there is a pinned post on the top of the chat. If you want to join the Discord, you can always react to those and get those there. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight, at least for me. And whether it's morning, afternoon, or evening, man, I hope you guys have a good time. And we'll catch you in the next one. Take care.